WrestleMania 37, I was able to be a part of a very unprecedented moment. Sasha Banks and we became the first two Black females to ever main event WrestleMania.
You could see the emotion in both women's faces.
To be a part of that moment is everything to me, and to be a part of a moment where it was more than just being about me or being about Sasha Banks. It was more than just being about us. It was about inspiring the world, inspiring women, men, boys, girls. It doesn't matter. It transcends across our race, religion, genders. It doesn't matter. It was able to touch everyone, and it's a moment that's going to go down and live in history forever.
SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair!
You know, the response to Sasha Banks and I main event WrestleMania, it was positive. Even going into it, we had fans creating hashtags for us to main event WrestleMania. So the fans wanted it. So to be able to give the fans what they wanted and be able to deliver and have people still talking about that match, knowing that match was so much bigger than the both of us, and it affected people and impacted people in such a positive way. That's what this is all about. We also won an ESPY off of that match. So to be able to be recognized in the world of sports off of a match where I main event with Sasha Banks is everything. You know, coming off of WrestleMania last year, main eventing with Sasha Banks, having our fans back for the first time since the pandemic had happened, and walking out of SmackDown as champion, you know, I'm riding off of that going into WrestleMania 38. I'll be competing against Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship on April 2nd in Dallas, Texas. And, you know, I made history last year, so I'm just looking to go back-to-back at WrestleMania and walk out as champion, but this time walk out as Raw Women's Champion this year. Becky Lynch came into SummerSlam and beat me in 26 seconds, and she took the title from me, and she's had that title ever since. She's Raw Women's Champion now, and we've been going back and forth. You know, for me, this is my redemption story going into WrestleMania 38. I have yet to actually perform in front of a full WrestleMania crowd. So this will be the first year that I'm able to do that in a title match with Becky Lynch. So our fans are everything, and it's going to be really exciting to be at WrestleMania in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. See, WrestleMania, it's amazing now because it's now for 2 nights. It'll be April 2nd and April 3rd. I'll be on April 2nd with Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. They'll be on as well, going for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So the night is going to be full of some crazy, amazing matches. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. Things are really heating up with them. They've had history. You know, they were a part of the very first main event of WrestleMania that the women were a part of. So they have a lot of history there. Ronda Rousey with her extensive background, and Charlotte Flair with her being the champion multiple times. She's the most decorated woman in WWE history. It's going to be interesting. I'm not sure who's going to come out on top. I think that it's going to be a brutal match.
And said she's going to get hers here tonight at SummerSlam. Bianca Belair showed up.
So I call myself the EST of WWE. That means that I am the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best. Anything that ends in EST, that's what I am. And I'm all about just striving to be the absolute best, BEST version of myself. My very first time with an entrance, I honestly just didn't know what to do with my hands. So this is where I do like a little bounce when I come out.
Bianca Belair took out Zelina Vega and Carmella last night, teaching them a lesson after the assault from 2 weeks ago, led by, of course, her opponent, Sasha Banks, during the contract signing.
And then my braid is just right there, and I just like to twirl and skip and bounce to the ring. So that's really how it all came about. It's just a huge part of who I am. It's a part of who Bianca Belair is, and it's right there. And I like to just have fun and bounce and skip to the ring, and I like to whip my hair up in the air. So it's kind of just a part of who I am, and it just happened naturally. My braid is my superpower, and it definitely can be used as a weapon, but the key word is only when it's necessary. My number one rule is do not touch my hair, but if you do, I will use it.
Becky Lynch going after the hair yet again.
And a continued strategy from Becky Lynch all throughout this match.
May have gone to the
Oh my goodness! Good grief!
The braid initially was just as a way for me to stand out. And one day I was in a match, and you know, the girls, the first thing they always try to do is go to my hair and pull my hair. And I'm just like, how can I get them to stop touching my hair? And so one day in a match, I threw it at a girl. It made this huge, loud noise. The crowd went crazy, and I was able to capitalize off of that in the ring. And in that moment, I realized, whoa, this is definitely can definitely be used to my advantage and not my disadvantage.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.